Ever wonder what it feels like to drive a sports car straight out of the future? Sleek, powerful, and packed with tech straight out of a futuristic daydream. This isn't the MG of old. It's a bold, new ride that's equal parts nostalgia and next-gen thrill. Ready to see how MG is turning the automotive world on its head? Let's dive in, because the future has never looked or driven this good. MG has officially shrugged off its somewhat conservative British reputation with a Cyberster, a daring electric roadster that seems more suited for a sci-fi future than the cozy streets of yesteryear. The Cyberster is a bold statement from the brand, which has done much more than just revive its sports car legacy. It's shaping the future of electric vehicles, and from the looks of it, the future is sleek, fast, and full of head-turning detail. If there's one thing to know about the Cyberster, it's that this isn't just some regular electric car wrapped in a fancy exterior. This is MG putting its best foot forward, a sports car with serious performance cred and eye-catching features that make it impossible to ignore. Take the scissor doors, for example. These aren't just for show. Okay, maybe a little bit for show, but they're undeniably cool. Just picture arriving at a busy intersection, stepping out as the doors swing up like a scene from a superhero movie. That's the kind of entrance the Cyberster promises. MG didn't just slap together an electric car and call it a day. They meticulously crafted something that honors their British heritage while boldly stepping into the future. Take the headlights, for example. They're a clever nod to classic MG designs, reminiscent of the MG TF or even the sleek Jaguar F. And while the Cyberster is larger than its predecessors, about 30 centimeters longer and 30 centimeters wider, it still feels every bit like a true sports car. Low slung, aggressive, and ready to pound. Captures the essence of MG's spirited legacy. Sure, it's 800 kilograms heavier than its gas-powered ancestors, but that's the cost of progress in the electric era. With its striking design and modern electric muscle, the Cyberster is proving that the future of driving can still have a heart-pounding soul. Now, let's talk performance, the real heart of the MG Cyberster. Despite its larger size and weight, this electric roadster is shockingly agile and responsive. You might expect a fully electric sports car to lose some of that raw, connected feel, but MG has defied expectations. They've created a driving experience that's not only high-tech, but also exhilarating. The steering, for instance, is a standout feature. Despite being steer-by-wire, a system that can sometimes feel a bit disconnected from the road, the feedback here is surprisingly sharp. It's precise and engaging, offering just the right amount of responsiveness to keep you glued to the driving experience. In fact, you might even forget you're in a car that weighs in at nearly 2 tons, because it drives like something much smaller and lighter. MG's engineers deserve serious credit for pulling off that kind of magic. The Cyberster proves that even in the electric age, you don't have to sacrifice the thrill of the road for the future of driving. Now, let's talk acceleration, because the MG Cyberster doesn't just look fast, it is fast. Even the single motor version rockets from 0 to 60 in a brisk 4.6 seconds. That's more than enough to satisfy most drivers. But if you're someone who craves that extra burst of adrenaline, fear not. There's a dual motor version on the horizon. The rear motor delivers instant torque, launching the Cyberster off the line with just the right amount of wheel spin to make you feel like you're at the start of a race. It's the kind of thrilling acceleration that makes you grin from ear to ear, like a kid on a roller coaster. It's fast, fun, and guaranteed to leave a lasting impression on anyone fortunate enough to take the wheel. A car like the MG Cyberster is not just about straight line speed. It's all about the complete driving experience. Fortunately, this roadster excels in that department as well. The suspension is expertly tuned to strike the perfect balance between comfort and performance, allowing it to soak up road imperfections while keeping the car firmly planted in corners. In urban settings, the Cyberster feels smooth and composed, making daily commutes a breeze. But take it out on a twisty back road and you'll quickly discover its true nature. This car is surprisingly nimble, rewarding spirited drivers with a delightful sense of agility. It combines exhilarating performance with everyday comfort, proving that this is more than just a sports car. It's a thrilling companion for both the weekend and daily adventurers. Stepping inside the Cyberster is like entering a spaceship. MG has clearly gone all in on the futuristic vibe, with an interior that features 4 screens. It's a bold choice, though not without its quirks. For instance, the main screen can be partially blocked by the steering wheel, depending on how it's adjusted, making it a bit tricky to read the navigation or speedometer at times. That said, the materials used throughout the cabin are top-notch, with Alcantara, suede, and metal accents giving the interior a luxurious feel. There are some awkward elements, piano black plastic and a cluttered control layout being the main culprits, but overall, it's a well-appointed space that feels appropriate for a high-end sports car. One of the most striking features of the Cyberster's cabin is its minimalist, tech-forward design. Everything feels driver-centric, from the touch panel for climate control to the configurable digital display screens. It's clear MG wanted to offer an immersive, high-tech experience without sacrificing the traditional elements that make a sports car fun to drive. And if you're wondering about the roof, yes, it's fully electric and can be raised or lowered in just 10 seconds at speeds of up to 32 kilometers an hour. So, if the weather turns, you can go from wind in your hair thrills to cozy coupe comfort in no time. In terms of practicality, the Cyberster does offer a modest amount of boot space, just enough for a couple of overnight bags or a small set of golf clubs. But let's be real, no one's buying this car for its cargo capacity. The Cyberster is all about the driving experience, and on that front, it excels. Charging is as straightforward as you'd expect from a modern electric vehicle. The Cyberster is available with two battery options, a 77 kilowatt-hour pack or a smaller 64 kilowatt-hour pack, providing up to 360 miles of range. Granted, real-world driving will likely see those numbers drop a bit, especially if you're taking full advantage of the Cyberster's performance. But for most drivers, that's more than enough range for weekend getaways or daily commutes. And with fast charging capabilities, you won't be spending much time waiting at the charger either. Perhaps what's most impressive about the Cyberster is how well it disguises its size and weight. It feels agile and light on its feet, a true sports car in every sense. MG has managed to craft a car that offers both cutting-edge electric performance and the engaging dynamics that enthusiasts crave. It's a testament to how far the brand has come, proving that MG is ready to compete with the best in the electric sports car market. Now, let's talk. In China, the Cyberster starts at around £30,000, but UK buyers can expect to pay closer to £50,000 when it arrives. Considering the performance, technology, and exclusivity on offer, that price feels more than fair. MG has effectively positioned the Cyberster as a value-packed alternative to more expensive electric sports cars that are still a few years away from hitting the market. Overall, the MG Cyberster is a bold, exciting entry into the electric sports car world. It's fun, it's fast, and it's full of personality. For those who want a sports car that breaks from tradition while embracing the future, the Cyberster offers an irresistible package. And while it might not be perfect, a stripped-back, track-focused version would certainly appeal to purists. It's clear that MG is back in the game, and they're playing to win. So, what do you think? Ready to trade in your old ride for something straight out of tomorrow? The MG Cyberster isn't just a car. It's a statement, an electric thrill machine that's redefining what it means to hit the open road. If you're itching to feel the wind in your hair while zipping into the future, this might just be your new favorite set of wheels. Got any thoughts on the Cyberster? Would you like to take one for a spin? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this wild ride, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more electrifying car content, and tap that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for coming along for the journey. Let's see where the road takes us next.